guys, how are you doing? I am doing super good. I am doing amazing like always. And I welcome you back once again on my channel. If you have been watching me, my last couple of videos have been all about our baby girl. We have been blessed with a girl last year. And since her arrival, life has all become about the baby and her need. And she's already 1 and soon it's time for her to go to preschool. And thus we have started digging into the Swedish schooling. So in this video, I would like to talk about different stages of schooling, the preschools, the Grundskola, the Gymnasiet and Universitet. What is the different stages of schooling, what is pedagogy and how many years of schooling you do in Sweden. I will not talk in details about every stage of schooling, otherwise this video will be endless. I will come back again on this channel with a specific video in terms of preschools, Grundskola or Gymnasiet, where we will talk in more details about the admission process, the medium of education in the schools, how to take admission, what is the fee structure and so on. But this video I would like to keep it very generic, where we will talk about the Swedish education system in general. Swedish education system is based upon the ladder of learning. Every stage of education is based on previous one, and the journey of education starts with preschools. Of course, sending your children to preschool is not compulsory at all, but it is highly encouraged. If you are comparing the Swedish education system with any other part of the world, then preschool is equivalent to a nursery school or a kindergarten. In Swedish, it is called as Förskola, which means preschooling. Sending your child at early age to preschools to kindergarten have been quite debatable topic across the world. But in Sweden, Förskola, the preschools, is not only about the child care. The Förskola is quite integral part of child's development in Sweden. Through the outdoor play-based activity, Förskola plays quite important roles in terms of children's the social development, its emotional and cognitive skills. If you ask me personally, I have said this many times in my various videos that socializing in Sweden is really difficult. And I see Preschool is a perfect place for my kid to socialize with other children, to have that platform to make friends with other kids and probably play with the kids of her age. And I am so much looking forward to send my baby to preschool to see how that journey goes on. Children between the age of 1 to 6 goes to preschools. And once you are done with your preschooling comes the formal education. From the age of 6 to 16, you go to Grundskola, where your formal education begins and which is compulsory in Sweden to send your children to the Grundskola. It is compulsory for all the kids living in Sweden to go to Grundskola. Grundskola starts with a kindergarten class, which is a preparatory class for your further education. And then comes your first, second, third, and you will be in the Grundskola up to class 9. And based on your grades in class 9, you will pursue your further education. And as I said, Grundskola is a part of your compulsory education. So attendance is compulsory in the Grundskola. You need to be in school for minimum number of days in Grundskola to progress further to go to the next class. You have to be in school, you have to have certain percentage of your attendance in school, it is compulsory. Once you are done with your Grundskola, the compulsory education, the student can pursue two different paths. One is through Gymnasiet. Gymnasiet is equal to high schools, or you can also compare this with the upper secondary schooling. In the Gymnasiet, you will study a preparatory study for the course, for the degree that you would like to pursue in future. Let's say you want to be a doctor, then you are already studying those subjects in your Gymnasiet. And Gymnasiet is for 3 years. So for that 3 years, you are already studying those subjects. It's like a preparatory study for your future course or for your future degree that you would like to pursue in. If you would like to be an architect, then you are already studying those subjects in your Gymnasiet itself, which I would say is quite different from the other part of the world. For example, in US or from the studies in India that I have done. After the schooling, you will study the common subjects like physics, chemistry, math and biology, and you will also have to appear for national level or state level entrance exam, and through the exam, based on your scores, you can pursue, maybe you want to be an engineer, maybe you want to be a doctor, or you would like to do something in commerce. So you can choose which field you would like to do after your upper secondary schooling, after your high school. But that is not case in the Sweden. You have to choose your field, in which field you would like to study at Gymnasiet itself. That 3 years will be like a preparatory study for your upcoming degree. And the second part after the Grundskola is through the vocational courses. You can choose to do a vocational course. Let's say you want to be a graphic designer, then you can choose a course wherein you will study about the graphic designing, and through the vocational course you will probably gain some skills which will be useful in the industry, and probably you're good to do the job, or you probably can do specialization in that particular skill. Or you want to be an actor, so you can do theatre. You can choose the course. So after the Grundskola, there are two paths to choose, either through Gymnasiet or through the vocational courses. The big highlight for the Swedish student in Sweden is that after the Gymnasiet, when you graduate, you have this big graduation day. If you are in Sweden in the month of June, then you might be lucky enough to witness this big party going on the streets for this graduation day. You will see this bunch of students on an open bus dancing with a loud music, with a sailor looking hat, nicely dressed, on a graduation day where they are allowed to drink day and night and celebrate this big day for themselves, which I think is a big highlight in every Swedish student's life. After the Gymnasiet, based on your grades into the Gymnasiet, you can apply into the different universities. Also, different universities might have their own entrance exams. You might have to appear for those different exams to get good grades, and probably you might get admission into that specific university. And Swedish universities are quite famous across the globe. You will see students coming from across the world in the Sweden. The Uppsala University is quite famous, KTH University is quite famous, Lund is also quite famous. There are multiple universities wherein you will see students from across the globe pursuing their dreams in Sweden. And after the university degree, you can do the master's degree, or you can do the specialization course, or you can directly land into the industry to do the job. One highlight of the Swedish education system is that education in Sweden is free. You will pay bare minimum to complete your education. You will pay bare minimum to complete your degree. Of course, you are paying a lot of taxes. The money is going through the taxes, but you are not being directly charged. You do not have to worry about the money. Once you pay the taxes, whole country is paying the taxes. You are not individually charged for your education, so you do not have to worry about the money, which has been a major worry for my parents throughout my education journey, which I do not have to worry for my kid right now. And that's it for this video. I wanted to keep this video short and very generic and not dive into the topics. I will come back on this channel with this specific video. We will talk about the preschools, we will talk about the Gymnasiet and university, how to take admissions, what are the different courses, what are the medium of education in every schools, what are the different types of school, and so on. For that, please stay tuned on this channel, and I will come back again on this channel with a new video on a new day. Till then, please stay tuned. Bye.